Football? It's Coach Miller here. Just got finished watching my Texas A&M Aggies lose. I'm more of a Longhorn fan, but I'm gonna cheer for all the Texas teams. So now all we got is Texas Tech, and we'll see how they do. They're in the top four, so they had a bye. But yeah, I didn't know last night. I was surprised. I thought Oklahoma was going to run away with it. They were up 17-0, and even though I don't like Oklahoma either, but I just wanted Alabama to lose because I'm getting sick of them. I think they shouldn't even got in, but I guess since they won, everybody's gonna be like, okay, yeah. Um, but it seemed like Notre Dame didn't get a shot, but who knows? But yeah, just now Miami wound up winning. So the two road teams wound up winning. Basically, you would call it the underdogs won. So. We'll see. You never know. I guess that's why it's kind of good now that they go to 12. But, people are always talking about, oh, let's do 16, 24. No, let's just stay with 12. I mean, you're always going to have the next guy. If there was 16, you're going to have the 17 or 18 team complaining or whatever. So that's Notre Dame's fault. They should have, you know, had a tougher schedule or, that was one thing, even though because they had two losses and Oklahoma and Miami had two losses. They just they should have did better or whatever. So or only had one loss, then they would have guaranteed themselves a shot. But it is what it is. So I doubt any of those bottom teams like Alabama or Miami would even win it anyway. So. I guess it'll be impressive if they do, but yeah, I think you got the other teams, the top four that are already there. That's probably all they needed anyway. Just this year, would have been perfect 4-man team. Texas Tech, Georgia, and Indiana and Ohio State. I'm really cheering for Indiana, even though you think since they're in the number one seed, but to me they're still like an underdog Cinderella story, and especially, I don't want Ohio State to win either. So, I'm sick of Alabama and I'm, sick of Ohio State. So, yeah, I want some team that's never won like Indiana or Ole Miss, kind of a underdog teams that's, especially since their coach left. So I would hope that it would, since the coach left and went to LSU, that he wouldn't get a ring or whatever, he would still try to take credit for it. But since he wasn't there to coach them when they actually won, I think he shouldn't get nothing if they do give out rings or whatever for the championship like they do, for the Super Bowl. But anyways, I'm fixing to head up. I don't got cable. This new next one. I want to see what Tulane does against Ole Miss. It's on TNT, but so I got to head up to the bar. So we'll see you later.